Don't forget to file your accident claim like I did. You literally could be leaving thousands of dollars on the table. Hey guys, what's going on? This is John from Friends with Your Benefits. You may recall that a few years ago, my daughter Lily broke her leg, and while she eventually healed, our accident policy helped protect us from the unexpected out of pocket costs that we had related to Lily breaking her leg and the medical attention that she required. So lo and behold, in February, my daughter Lily was playing in gym class. She sprained her ankle and it required a trip to the orthopedist. At the orthopedist, they basically took some x-rays and they put her in a walking boot for a few weeks. And while she recovered, come July, I finally received the bill in the mail and I realized, holy cow, I have this bill right here. It's $800. I better file my accident claim before I run out of time. So I went onto the MetLife website and I filed my claim and I got my check in the mail a few weeks later. Today, we'll go over what accident insurance is and we'll show you how to navigate the MetLife website and to file your claim. Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this. So first, what is accident insurance? Accident insurance is an indemnity style product that pays you cash benefits in return for unexpected accidents. Basically, what you do is on a monthly basis, you'll pay a premium and the policy will have certain provisions in place that will reimburse you depending on what type of accident you or perhaps one of your family members ultimately have. It's a schedule of benefits and it will vary carrier by carrier. One thing to note with the accident policy, it is HSA compliant. So basically what that means is you can have and be enrolled in an HSA plan, contribute to your HSA, have the accident policy. And the rationale for that, since the accident policy is an indemnity style benefit, it's going to pay you a benefit regardless of what your actual out-of-pocket costs are. That's compliant in the IRS's eyes. And as long as you're paying for your accident policy on a post-tax basis, any benefit that you receive will come 100% tax-free to you. Typically, the accident policy can cost anywhere between $10 and $50 per month, depending on what carrier you have, where you live, and ultimately how generous the underlying benefits are that your employer may offer you. Now, one question I ultimately get a lot on accident policies is, hey, John, why are these premiums so relatively cheap? The answer is because many people are in a situation like mine, or perhaps you've been in this situation where you have the accident policy and you forget to file your claim. So since the claims for these policies tend to be filed at a low rate, the premiums happen to be relatively inexpensive. Now, one additional thing that we're seeing in the marketplace is if you happen to have accident insurance and it's paired with your medical carrier offering, some of the medical carriers, if they see that you have an accident claim that's related to an underlying medical expense and it comes across your medical records, they can actually take care of filing the claim on your behalf automatically. So that's definitely one thing to take advantage of if your employer happens to offer accident insurance and it's the same carrier as your medical insurance. Similarly, on the disability side, if you happen to have a disability that's a result of the accident, some of the disability carriers out there can actually file the accident claim on your behalf. These are two things that I really like to see when I'm looking at group benefits. Now, let's go to the MetLife website, which is my carrier for accident policy, and we'll show you how to navigate this and to go about filing a claim. One thing to note is I recommend filing for the MetLife claim on the MetLife website. They do have an app, but it's definitely more user-friendly to use their website as opposed to the MetLife app. All right, so we go to the MetLife website. I log in and we scroll down, and for me, we're going to look at accident and health insurance. We have several options with the drop down. We can either view the certificate details, which gives you information on your coverage. We could view claims history, correspondence, which is basically emails. Below that, it says who my dependents are. And for now, what we're going to do is we're going to click on Claim Center. So we are going to click on accident and health group accident insurance. We're not going to click hospital indemnity insurance, which is a separate policy that I have. We will click manage claims. And now we want to click initiate accident claim. Below that, we click the link for accident. On top, it says here are some important instructions for requesting accident benefits, part 1 of 8, 0% complete. And basically it says that this is an initial claim, please complete each section in its entirety. And there's some other information here, and they may ask for follow-up information. We're going to click next. We click next, and on top it has information preloaded on myself. We are going to click next. Now, what I don't like is that it automatically defaults to the middle of the page as opposed to the top. So the patient type, this is my daughter. So we're going to click child. We're going to type her name in, Lily. Fill out her information, which will match mine. Date of birth. Hopefully this isn't a trick question. And since she's my daughter, we're going to click female. We're going to click next. Now, again, we have to scroll up to the top. Hopefully MetLife improves this in the future. Date of the accident. So this was in February. So we're going to put the date the accident occurred, where it happened, NJ, Lily fell in gym class. We're going to click no, since this was not a motor vehicle accident. No police report, did not occur at work. Now we're going to scroll down, and we're going to put in the name of her provider who treated her. There was no hospital admission, so we're going to leave this information blank. I'm going to click next. There was no lodging benefit that we're eligible for. We're going to click no. We will click next. And it looks like we missed something. No air ambulance. So again, if you're doing this on the MetLife website, you're likely going to have to scroll up like me, since it goes to the bottom of the page by default. So no ground ambulance, and it looks like I got all the radio buttons. I'm going to click next. Up here, it gives you the option for a direct deposit. If you want to do a direct deposit, you have to provide your banking information on the left. I will click no. We will click next, and we'll scroll up. And this is basically saying this is a fraud warning. Make sure this is a legit claim, or MetLife may take action. We click yes, and this is basically the certification and signature. Scroll down. Okay, and now we'll scroll down here. Type information. And that's it. So if we're done, we click submit. MetLife may ask us for an EOB, and if they do, we will upload it. Now, we want to hear from you guys. Did you happen to have an accident claim in the past? Did you remember to file? And what was the overall process like? Comment below.